Hey everyone, it's Mr. Melby here, and it seems like it's been forever since the last time we got to see each other, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in a week. And though I have a ton of stuff I need to get ready before we start school next week, I thought it'd be important to take some time away from all of that preparation and talk to you, my students. You see, there's a whole bunch of things that are changing this year, and with all of this pandemic protocol stuff, we have to make sure that we're all informed and understanding of what's happening. And I'm sure that you have questions yourself about what band will look like this year. And so I just want to take a minute to let you know a little bit of what I know about band this year. We have a different schedule this year. The school has moved to a block schedule, and that means we only have band for one semester. And while that could be seen as a really big negative, I'm going to choose to look at the positive side of things, and that is that we at least get to have a band rehearsal this year. And compared to what we had last spring, this will be so much better. In addition, there are no concerts, and there's no pep band, and there's no marching band as of currently, and that's going to be definitely a big change for all of us, but I'm going to look to some opportunities to do some performances virtually and still get to play the pep band music and enjoy that stuff together, because it's all really important to all of us. And even if we can't play it in front of people, we could maybe play it virtually for a similar group of people through social media and the internet. So I look forward to some of that opportunity, and we'll explore that as this year goes on and as we have more opportunities to do that. In addition, because we're only in band for one semester out of two this year, which is a lot different, I'm going to take and plan to have lessons with you all during that semester that you're not in band, so that we can stay connected, we can learn a little bit about our instruments and play some music together and just enjoy some time making music for a while. And so more details to come on that. I still don't have all the details on that yet, but I know that's something that I'm intending to do, and hopefully I can make it happen. In addition, we have a lot of safety protocols that are going to be necessary this year, just like in everything else we've got going on. There's a lot of things that we can do in the band classroom itself to make sure that you feel safe and that you are able to keep yourself and the people around you safe during this pandemic. There's been a study happening over the past several months. It's called the NFHS Aerosol Study for the Performing Arts, and this group, NFHS, has sponsored two different colleges in our country, one in Colorado, one in Maryland, to look into what we need to do to make music safely during this pandemic. And the results, while they're still preliminary and they're still not quite official yet, they have found some simple things that we can do to help prevent the spread of the virus within our classroom. You might have seen recently I posted on social media looking for people to help sew masks and bell covers for our Rockridge Band program, and we had a really awesome turnout, and that has allowed us to produce over 300 bell covers and musician face masks for use in our classrooms this school year. When we play our instruments, we create what are called aerosols and droplets. Droplets, if you've ever seen those really disgusting pictures of somebody sneezing, that's what droplets are, and that happens when we talk and when we sneeze and when we cough. Those things are present, and it's possible to have those come out of our mouth while we're playing our instrument. But the more important one is the word aerosol. And if you've ever seen your breath in the cold, that's what an aerosol is. And so it's suspended moisture in the air. And when we play our instrument, aerosols do come out of our nose as well as come out of the instrument itself. And so wearing that face mask that is built and designed for music, the face mask has a hole in it so that we can play the woodwind and the brass instruments, or an opening in the side for the flutes. That prevents that spread of the aerosols from our nose and any droplets coming out of our mouth as we play. And the bell cover that we have constructed for all of our instruments, the woodwinds and the brass, that's going to protect from any aerosols escaping from our instruments. And in addition, we are taking what is called MERV 13 filter paper, which is one of the highest rated filters usable in today's market to help protect from any aerosols spreading out of our instrument. This, in addition with 6 feet of space that we have the luxury of having in this big band room, that's going to keep us safe from spreading this virus from any airborne direction. So that's a very important thing that we're doing. A couple of the things that are going to look a little bit different this year. I've been very intentional. Those who play instruments that they rent from the school, the larger ones, the tubas, the bari saxes, and all that, no two people will play the same instrument across different bands, and that's just to make sure that we don't cross-contaminate using those instruments. Additionally, percussionists, I'm thinking about you as well, to protect you in the use of all the instruments that you use in the back of the room. We're going to be sanitizing those daily and making sure that they're always sanitized before somebody else uses the instrument. And in addition to this stuff, we have no folders, music and paper, no flip folders, none of that stuff this year. We're going to do all of our music will be read off of our iPads this year. And I have some different applications we're going to be using, one of which is called Smart Music, which our band boosters have so graciously helped pay for this school year. It's an application that helps us learn music, helps us practice music, helps us submit assignments of music, and all sorts of different things we can utilize it for. And we'll learn about those throughout the school year. And that's wonderful because Smart Music on the iPad is usable whether you're in this classroom or whether you're distance learning. And so I hope to incorporate all of us, no matter which option we have chosen for this school year, to be included into this classroom and to feel part of the community here in band. In addition, there's going to be a couple different virtual opportunities for performance. I'm looking at making a larger virtual band for those of you who want extra things to do if you're not in band during a semester, or if you want to do extra during band that semester, where you could record your own part and then everybody records their own part, and I put it together in audio and video editing software to make an awesome performance of a piece of music that we share with the community through social media. That's something that's potentially coming your way, and I'm excited about those opportunities, and hopefully we'll be able to make those things come to life. Just a few other things I'd just like to close with here. This whole pandemic has caused us to be really focused on all the things that we can't do, all the negatives, all the no, you can't do that, no, we can't do that, can't. There's so much of the word can't in this world right now. And as we approach the school year, it's going to be really important that you as students and us as your teachers think about all that we can do. Because just as there is so much we can't do, there is equally as much that we can do. And it only happens if we let ourselves find those things that we can do. And it's just imagining different ways that we can do the things we've always done, like playing band in this classroom, but spread out so that we can be safe. And lastly, I'll leave you with this. The school year is going to be an adventure. It's going to be challenging, it's going to be tough, you're going to get frustrated. But every year is challenging and tough and we get frustrated. And so while this school year will be more challenging and more tough and you'll get more frustrated, know that we will make it through this, and we will get through this, and while we don't have all the answers now, we're going to keep finding all the answers and keep making this the best school year we can. And lastly, this band program is what it is because you are in it. And it's not because Mr. Melby's in front of the room, it's because you are in my class. You matter in this room, and you matter to the people around you. And so whether you're doing band through distance learning or you're doing band in this classroom, you are valued in here, and I hope you'll keep band in your class schedule this year, even though it's only for one semester, even though we can't do marching band and pep band and concerts, even though we can't do that stuff, because someday we'll be able to do that again. And it'll be a wonderful day when that comes, and because you stayed in band, you'll have that opportunity again. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sharing it with other friends and other community members so they can see what's happening in band this year. I'm really looking forward to getting back to band with all of you and enjoying making music in this wonderful space once again. Look forward to seeing you in a week. Take care and enjoy the last couple days of your summer. Bye-bye.